Here's another one on the Berkeley flat-nosed jerk shad. Not a giant, pretty fish though. That Vector 3/0 hook doing the job. Got this on 12-pound fluorocarbon. And yeah, he'll click. Not a big one, but man, these guys sure are fun to catch. So I'm gonna catch a few more, or see if I can't get a few more, and I'll kind of break down for you guys what I'm doing and what I'm seeing. So stay tuned. All right, hit play already or no? All right. Hey everybody, it's Jay Ball, Blue Days Outdoors. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I want to take just a really quick minute and show you one of my favorite setups to catch large bass in the summer or in the early spring. You guys know I've been actually catching a ton of fish on these fluke style baits, but I've recently been using this Berkeley power bait flat nose jerk shad, and I'm actually using this on a 4/0 Vector hook. And before I get into this setup, I want to show you guys my setup. Check out some of these fish catches, guys. This thing has been doing some work this last couple of trips. Dylan and I've been on the water, so check these fish catches out. All right, go ahead and hit stop. Since we've been train wrecking the bass on the fluke style baits, this is that Berkeley jerk shad. What I want to do is I want to show you guys just how I'm actually working this bait. So you see there's this heavy grass and heavy lily pads. That's why I'm using 30-pound braid. And what I'm doing is I'm just casting it on these lily pads in this grass. And I'm basically just kind of working it like a topwater jerk bait or like a frog. It's really shallow water, and it's a really, kind of sneaky profile. And we've just been absolutely freight training the fish on these type of baits. So you cannot be afraid to throw something a little bit different. There's a lot of dragonflies, actually. There's one that just landed on my shoulder. And I think these fish are used to seeing this smaller kind of long profile from dragonflies. I mean, we've been seeing bass all afternoon jump after dragonflies. So again, don't be afraid to throw something kind of completely off the norm. Because like I've mentioned before in previous videos, this area of northern Michigan has just been getting slammed by tournament anglers. And they're throwing frogs and jigs, which those obviously work really, really well. But don't be afraid to throw something different, especially in this super shallow water. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this kind of content, because it is super fun. I'm sure it's not as fun to watch as it is to actually do, but it's been a blast. There wasn't one in here. All right, there, another one on the jerk shad. Getting it done, fishing up here in the heavy grass. Sun's going down, but not a giant, but still fun to catch. So, if I haven't proven to you guys that you'd be throwing a pink frog, maybe I can prove to you that you should be throwing a pink fluke. That's right, guys. Weightless, Texas rigged, pink fluke. My buddy Carson turned me on to throwing flukes, but look at that, guys. We missed 3 fish in a row on the frogs. I picked up the white fluke. I'm really playing with fire. This is a 3/0 offset worm hook with a zoom fluke and only 12-pound fluorocarbon leader, guys. Like, I'm just on the outside edge of these reeds, but right where Dylan and I missed 2 fish, I threw back in there with that weightless fluke, kind of working it like a jerk bait, and he just absolutely smashed it. So if you don't want to try a pink frog, well, they sell pink flukes, so buy some pink flukes. You're definitely going to thank me later. So we'll get a picture and get this fish back in the water.
Sweet.
You stop it.
Okay.
Now, if that doesn't get you fired up and excited to look at throwing these fluke style baits, I don't know what to say. But anyway, what I've been doing is my buddy Carson actually taught me how to fish these flukes earlier this year. And I've just been kind of evaluating and trying to figure out what's working best. And what I found, especially in this heavy grass you can kind of see behind me, is I'm actually using 30-pound pink beyond braid. I'm going to leave the description of this stuff in the description of the video, but I've got a code if you guys want to use Blue Jay 10. I think it's going to save you 10%, but 30-pound straight braid, and I have this on a Revo Beast X reel, and I've got this on a 7'6" medium heavy, the Virtus series. And again, like I mentioned, I've got this on a 4/0 Vector hook. I'll show you guys this EWG Vector hook. But man, it's just been lights out, and a lot of the fish that I've been catching have been hooked right here in the corner of the mouth. These are super sharp hooks. I'm really impressed with these. Actually, the guys over at Dark Horse Tackle turned me on to them. So if you guys are looking for a really kind of different, unique way to finesse fish these largemouth bass, especially heavy pressured fish. A lot of these fish in this area we've been fishing in northern Michigan have been pounded by tournament anglers throwing frogs and jigs. And I can tell you, throwing these fluke style body baits is an absolute riot. So hope you guys enjoyed this really short tips and tricks video. If you guys could leave a comment, I definitely appreciate all the support. The channel's been growing like crazy, so I cannot thank you guys enough for everything. And remember, the easiest way to change your attitude is by showing gratitude. Thanks, and catch you in the water next time.